ng ating patuloy na pangako sa makapagbigay ng mabilis, maayos at makataong serbisyong medikal sa bawat Manileño. This new emergency department stands as a symbol of hope, readiness and compassionate care, especially for patients and families who rely on immediate and life-saving medical attention during their most difficult moments. Dikit po ito sa isang bagong pasilidad. Ito ay sumasailalim sa ating hadikhain na magkaroon ng mas matatag, mas epesyente, at mas accessible na healthcare system para sa ating komunidad. We extend our sincere gratitude to all the individuals who made this project possible. Our hardworking healthcare workers, hospital personnel, and city officials whose dedication and commitment to public service continue to inspire us all. At higit sa lahat, mas magiging makabuluhan po ang ating pagdiriwang na ito dahil sa presensya ng isang leader na tunay nagmamalasakit sa kapakanan ng bawat Manileño. Pamamagitan ng kanyang mahusay na pamumuno, malasakit sa mamamayan at walang sawang suporta sa mga programang pangkalusugan at pampublikong serbisyo, patuloy pong umaangat at umuulat ang lungsod ng Maynila. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and honor that I present our beloved City Mayor, Honorable Francisco Isko Dumagaso.
Good morning. Maraming salamat, Director Baradi at sa buong ng iyong mga kasamahang naglilingkod sa ating mamamayan sa usapin ng pangkalusugan. Excited ako para sa inyo. You know, this is a very new building. Sad to say, I think it's a 7-year-old brand new building. But any building for that matter should be maintained. It cannot be neglected kasi once na tinayo mo, bahala na si Bathala o maayos. In fulfilling our commitment to deliver better health care, public health care. As you all know, by this time, we've been trying to unclog foot traffic to our hospital by empowering our frontline healthcare facility, which is modernizing our health center and reviving those who were close. Pero tatlong taon lang ako nawala. Ang daming health center na nasara. How can we do that? How can we do such thing as the population grows and health challenges, economic and health challenges are existing and continue to grow. Numbers don't lie. We, as government, should continue to empower our frontline healthcare facility so that magkaroon ng ease in terms of foot traffic and demand to our hospitals. And rest assured to our doctors and nurses, medical and non-medical personnel of the Hospital of Maynila and other hospital, we will continue to strengthen, widen, reach as many as we can to deliver good quality healthcare. On your side, you soon, the city and the country, for that matter, will now enjoy the more production of medical professionals. Our dreams and aspirations of the city of Manila as part of the nation-building approach is to produce more doctors, dentists, nurses, medtech, and so on and so on. If we are now producing about at least 300 under Pamantasan Luzon ng Manila, we soon, in this corner, you will have an institution that can produce 5,000 on maximum. So that is good for the city, good for the country, especially for the people of Manila. To reinforce our medical professionals in community healthcare. And we are on track in acquiring medical professionals in our 7th hospital, in Baseco Hospital. We are halfway there. So imagine mo, in just 8 months, it was just sitting duck, or what you call white elephant. But upon assumption, nakita ninyo, ano niya na, functioning, and it's going to be full-blown first level hospital, hopefully cross finger at the end of the year. And soon, as a, again, continued commitment to our people and to our doctors and nurses and non-medical practitioners, there will be a new Boston in the city of Manila. Just for the record and your information, while wala tayong kapera-pera, namili pa ako ng lupa. We bought a property 1,600 square meter. We are now in possession of the property. Thanks to the national government. Nabumbay ko sila. Pinahit-kahit ko. We're gonna pay for it in the next 10 years. And now we are in possession. Now we are at the end of our journey with DOH with regard to acquiring PTC. We're making to construct. So that 500 square meter of 32-year-old Hospital ng Tondo will now be housed the main road of the city, located in District 2, 1,600 at 7-story air-conditioned public hospital for district. So, today, itong maliit na corner nito na madalas kong pasyalan sa Ligor de Ora o namang oras, naawa naman ako sa mga doktor at pasyente natin. Puro amag ang hinihinga ninyo. But rest assured, this is not just the day or today. We will continue. Kahit na gilid na gilid tayo, pagkakasyain natin yan. Yun nga nare-regular na natin. Yung share ng mga ating healthcare. Ano na ngayon? Kaya lang, gusto naman pa-destino sa hospital eh. But rest assured, what is due to you, you need not ask for it. It will be given to you. In time, in front, and equally. Kaya, of all these things that I have said, pwede ba ako makikisuyo sa inyo? Ito, lagi ko pinakikisuyo. Isa lang naman, wala akong hihingin. Pwede ba mag-smile kayo lagi sa mga pasyente nito? Maniwala kayo sa akin. I grew up. Alam mo, hindi nga sapat yung description ng Islam. Pero may salitang sinasabi yung mga matatanda. Ako yung pinanganak na mahirap sa bilang mahirap. Kumbaga, kung 3 level ng hierarchy, yung pangatlo sa baba, nandun pa ako sa ilalim. Pag kami nagkakasakit, kaya takbuhan namin ng Ceres, San Lazaro, niyari yung Wepax ko dyan sa San Lazaro. Dahil yung hiringgilya ng araw, ano pa eh, yung stainless, damang-damang yun. Yung mga kasi. And based on my experience, alam niyo, pag nangingigilan kami ng magandang nurse, magaling ka lang. Pag yung doktora, maliwala sa aking pagiging mo. Feeling ko gamot na yung ngipin ng doktora. Kasi pag nakita mo na kami, para bang gayak na gayak, tuwang-tuwang ginagawa. Madalas nung araw, ang nakukuha lang namin, Togmorodon, Aspirin, Capsule. Yun lang naman ang nakuha namin. I'm telling you, ako as a patient, as a patient, I'm speaking like a patient. Generally, yung naranasan ko, it's still existing. Pag nangiti kayo, kawi ng lahat ng bigati at sakit. Hindi nyo napapasin. Dalawang anak ko, pwede ko naman ipadala sa St. Luke's. O saan ko pinadala? Sa ospital ng Maynila. I can afford to send them to private hospital. But even my wife, my ex-girlfriend, dali ko doon sa hospital natin. They have been taking care of doctors and nurses of this facility. Why? Because that is the message to the middle class, which is sila yung unang tinatamaan economically pag nagkakasakit. Kasi ang middle class, may konting tinagayan. May naisubihan ng konti pang tinagis. But the problem with that kind of emergency, with economic, sa perspektibo, economically, is nauubos, dala na, hindi nila tayo mapagkatiwalaan bilang public hospital. But look at PGH, but look at the Heart Center. Now look at Hospital ng Maynila and other hospitals. Yeah, that is a message that I'm trying to send to any John Doe's in there. You can bring your family here because I have the best doctors, I have the best nurses in public health care. That's what I believe. Now, am I correct in my assumption? It's up to you to prove. But that's what I believe. So pwede, posible. So wala nang postcast. Saan kayo nakakita? Ito ayoko naman itangos ng ilong ninyo. Pero bagay lamang na makapaglalakad tayo lahat ng iskinita, kalsada, anumang oras ng araw. Masasabi natin, every mo sila sa iba, pag tinubo yung ugat ng puso nila, nomad ka. 80,000, 50,000, yan, lugar. Sa Maynila, Hospital ng Maynila, alaws, diba? It's very expensive. Let's be honest to ourselves. Ang masakit pa rito, pag tusok, barado. Darating na yung mga cardio interventionist o madaling salita sila malamanan. Lalagyan na ng tubo, bubuka, we call it stent. And that's a very expensive but little metal. But the city is shouldering it. Ito baka may maligaw. Hindi, na-charge nyo naman yan sa PhilHealth. That's not true. You know why? Once elected, wala, hindi mo ma-charge. Kaya sabi ko, pinaliliwanan ko sa PhilHealth, baka baguhin ninyo yung policy ninyo. Kaya ako nagpapaganito, kasi bago pa atakihin, magamot na. Kasi sa kanila, atakihin ka muna bago ka makakuha. Para mabago nila based on our experience. How much is the angioplasty? Easily, 500,000. Yung mga binabayaran ko sa Heart Center, 975. 1 million, 1.2. This week, or tomorrow, new sets of patients going to, the city is going to pay 1 million, 2 million. In this facility, because of you guys, TY, walang postgas. Kaya pag nakikita yung mga pasyente rito, ginawa, pininom, ginamit, total pagar, 300,000. Grand total, 0. Why? Courtesy of the taxpayer of the city. That's why, pipilitin ko mag-inam, pipilitin ko magbuti, sinubin, gastahin ng maayos yung ating little resources. But, whatever resources, Father, that we have, whether it is limited or big, doesn't matter. Big chunk of it will continue to be dedicated and invested into MBN. Minimum basic needs. Housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. Doon mapupunta ang salapi ng taong bayan, kung saan ang goal ng pamahalaan ng Lungsod ng Maynila ay pataasin ang antas ng pamumuhay. Hindi po kayo yayaman sa akin, hindi po ako lotto outlet. Pero pwede ako maging tulay ng ginhawa ng buhay. Yan ang goal ko, yan ang pangarap ko. Maging maaliwalas, panatag ang pamumuhay sa kanila. But for now, this is our showcase to you that we care. Hindi namin kayo alila. Hindi namin kayo inaalila. Ayaw kong parang ipinakikita namin sa aming mga kapitbahay. Kami nagkagaling-galingan. Pero yung mga nasa loob ng bahay namin, hindi naman napapangalagaan. This is the proof of it. I don't want you to in a facility that the way I see in health center, in other hospital, na parang Diyos ko, anong iraya tayo. But rest assured, to our doctors and nurses, other medical practitioners, non-medical practitioners, we will, in our own little way, continue to dedicate our time and effort, whatever resources that we have, to be invested in this time. Good luck sa inyo. Masaya ba kayo? Pero yun, napaka-social. Pintura na lang, antibacterial. Flooring na lang, antibacterial. But more than that, happy kami ni Vice Mayor Ching at Jensa to dedicate this to you. Gamitin nyo na ito mamaya. Naawa na ako doon sa mga nasa sauna ba. Para sauna ba yun? Pinig-pinig sa tent. Kahit naman sa lumiyan. Ngayon, at least, Dr. Director Barati, mga alas 12 ba, kaya nyo ng ano to? Kaya na? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
Kamawad pa.
Natatawa ako dito kay Director Barati. Alas 11 ng gabi, tumatawag sa akin, Sir, hindi pa tapos. Hindi pa tapos. Hindi pa minder si Dr. Barati. Kung magalala, tawagan mo si Andres. Because when we commit, we try our best, Father. May awan mo. To commit and deliver. Kung meron man, hiccups lang. Kaya natapos. Ayan, sa inyo to, Dr. Barati, ha? Mag-ingat kayo and God bless you. Maraming salamat. Manila!
Maraming